drones between both players. Only 6 zealots and 13 stalkers to deal with this rather large army of Zerg stuff. Oh, and again, 8 sentries. So Snorlaxon, it's got his expansion up, should probably be chrono boosting out several more probes, and he's doing so as we speak, which is great. Pensive Panda, alright, he's got his 3 warp gates, robotics facility. See if he does anything with that. Dropping a photon cannon is good. You never know when you get some harassment, like what's going to happen now. This is quite a few Mutalisks. Let's see how many there are. Oops. This is 13 Mutalisks, and plenty of stalkers here to deal with this. He'll probably snipe a couple of probes before they're dealt with. So, did you get anything? I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, yeah. Except I think he had all of those, or the majority of his stalkers are kind of hanging out over there, which could have potentially been bad. Do have a Dark Templar out. These things are nasty little buggers, and it will see the creep spread. I don't know if he did not see that that goal expansion. So let's go back to everyone. So several probes being sniped here, not looking good. Never want to have that happen to you. Always a bummer when it does. Probably, yes, you will fly those Mutalisks out there. There's a lot of sentries and a lot of stalkers. Oh, all of these will go down. Snorlaxing. A little slow on the draw there. Of course, he was microing or something. He was doing something with his Dark Templar there for a little bit. I don't know if he actually managed to get anything. Oh, is it still? No, it's an observer. Units. We do have one Dark Templar hanging out somewhere. Not sure where. I don't know. I do not know where it is. I don't. Yes, there it is. Yeah. Dark Templar, not fun. I think he got about 2 drones there. It's lost. Wrong. And there we go. So, not a lot from everybody. I don't know how many drones were killed because that fancy little pop-up bar thing that is so popular for 1v1s. It tells you how many drones were killed. Is not available for use in 2v2 games. Only 1v1. Bit of a bummer, but oh well. So some decently sized Protoss armies should be able to deal with this Zerg army. So I imagine if they did attack each other, here you go up. This expansion's been up for a little while. Is just now transferring drones. Let's see how many drones it has overall. 35 drones, which could probably be, that number could probably be a little higher for maximum efficiency. But with a higher number of drones, that means you have a lower number of units you can actually fight with. You could fight with drones, but it's not recommended. You have 15 Mutalisks out and about, so we'll see if they're probably going to go in for some more harassment. They're definitely flying around the map, trying to, be sneaky. We've got forge being dropped, 2 forges, and a couple gateways, being more warp gates. Definitely, have that dark shrine out. So, that's always fun. We do have Zerg Flyer attacks level 2 up, and several more Mutalisks just spawned. So, oh, that's a very pretty ball of Mutalisks. Unfortunately, neither of these players are Terran, which means they don't have the wonderful benefit of Thors. Thors do terrible, terrible things to Mutalisks. Mutalisks tend to evaporate after one fight with just a few Thors, maybe 2. So, probably fly in here, see what he can snipe. There are some stalkers here to deal with this, so that's for 8 stalkers. But that could, so far, yeah, no, they could probably deal with that without much trouble. He could get the rest of his army up there, although a bit of a pain to navigate through all of this cramped space. So these 8 stalkers will be the only force there to try and clean this up, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And he's just going to not move his army up to deal with this. It's a bit of a bummer. Okay, there we go. Got some stuff there. Going to knock out some pylons, which is never fun. But it's ultimately not enough to really be that big of a deal yet. He's going to kill that forge. That's definitely a bummer. I don't think he canceled that research. So we do have the Zerg army moving in down here. So these are going to try and deal with the harassing mutilisks at the same time. We got to worry about this giant ball of roaches. 55 roaches, by the way. For those of you who are unaware, that is a large number of roaches. We do have some Colossus up, or Colossi, I suppose, which these mutilisks will be very handy in eliminating. So right now the Protoss players have their armies rather split up, which is never a good thing in 2v2 because the majority of the Zerg army is pretty united. Sort of, I guess most of Bye Bye's army is in mutilisks, which are doing quite a bit of damage here actually. Lots and lots of harassment. I wonder how many probes have been picked off. We do have some DTs in this army, which I like seeing DTs in Protoss armies because oftentimes players will not notice that there's a couple Dark Templar there hacking away at their armies. There are no detector units here, which is very, very bad. This army, Zerg push will get knocked back. This Protoss ball was too much for the Zerg army to handle all by its lonesome. So, this army may be just the right size for these roaches to handle. Maybe. Oh, no, they do need some detection on the field. It's not good to know your opponent has Dark Templars and not have any detection hanging out with your army is ill-advised. So we do have 3 Dark Templars on the field. So far for an army, Bye Bye's down to 4 mutilisks, and so the only defense we have so far is these roaches. There are 11 more roaches on the way and 9 mutilisks, and Zerg Flyer Armor level 1, which is possibly a little belated. So we'll this may be GG. This is a lot of stalkers, a lot of sentries, which plus a pair of Colossi doing fairly decent damage. They do have that second second damage upgrade, which is not good. Speaking of upgrades, Bye Bye is complaining about upgrades himself because he does not have very many. It was a bit of a bummer. And there is the GG. It looks like Pensive Panda and his partner Snorlaxon will be moving on to the championship round against Quacktastic, or Marcus Quack, and his partner Morpheus, or Matthias Wong, as he goes by in real life. I love that real life. So it should be a fantastic series of championship battles. Got some real titans going at it. This was a great series of 3 as well. So it's looking forward to the next game. Let's have some fun.